Welcome to the Bible Quiz. Today, we're embarking on an exhilarating biblical journey. We've curated 25 captivating riddles to test your knowledge of the book of Numbers. Are you prepared to showcase your understanding of the scriptures? But hold on just a moment. Before we dive into these intriguing riddles, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Your support enables us to spread the message of God's Word far and wide. And after the quiz, we'd love for you to share your results in the comments section below. We're eager to hear from you and join in your exploration of the Bible. So, are you ready for this remarkable adventure through the book of Numbers? Let's get started. Question 1. Who was the sister of Aaron and Moses? A. Michal. B. Miriam. C. Abigail. D. Jochebed. You get 10 seconds. That's B. Miriam. Miriam, the sister of Aaron and Moses, alongside her brothers, played pivotal roles in the liberation of the Israelites from Egypt, notably leading in worship after the miraculous crossing of the Red Sea. Miriam's leadership underscores the significance of familial bonds and the diverse contributions of women in the biblical narrative. Numbers, chapter 26, verse 59. Question 2. Which land did the Israelites send spies to before entering the Promised Land? A. Canaan. B. Assyria. C. Egypt. D. Babylon. You get 10 seconds. That's A. Canaan. The Israelites sent spies to Canaan before entering the Promised Land, as recounted in Numbers chapter 13. This reconnaissance mission aimed to assess the land's inhabitants and resources. Despite encountering challenges such as the report of formidable giants, the spies confirmed the land's abundance and potential. Question 3. Who was asked to curse Israel, but he could only bless them? A. Saul. B. Balak. C. Balam. D. Shimei. You get 10 seconds. That's C. Balam. Balam, a non-Israelite prophet, was summoned by Balak, the king of Moab, to curse the Israelites. However, each time Balaam attempted to curse them, blessings emerged instead. This narrative, found in Numbers chapters 22 to 24, illustrates God's protection over his people and the futility of attempting to thwart his divine plan. Question 4. Balaam's foot was pushed against the wall while riding which animal? A. Goat. B. Horse. C. Camel. D. Donkey. You get 10 seconds. That's D. Donkey. Balaam's foot was pushed against the wall during his journey on a donkey, as he encountered an angel of the Lord. This event is documented in Numbers, chapter 22, illustrating divine intervention to prevent Balaam from straying from God's intended path. Numbers chapter 22, verse 25. Question 5. Who was the mother of Aaron? A. Jochebed. B. Zipporah. C. Miriam. D. Rachel. You get 10 seconds. That's A. Jochebed. The mother of Aaron was Jochebed. Jochebed was also the mother of Moses and Miriam, and she played a crucial role in their early lives, including saving Moses from Pharaoh's decree to kill Hebrew male infants. Numbers chapter 26, verse 59. Ensure you stay connected with us by subscribing. You won't want to miss the awesome quizzes and content we have in store for you. Question 6. Which sons of Aaron died when they offered unauthorized fire before the Lord? A. Kora and Achan. B. Nadab and Abihu. C. Janus and Jambres. D. Phinehas and Eleazar. You get 10 seconds. That's B. Nadab and Abihu. The sons of Aaron who died when they offered unauthorized fire before the Lord were Nadab and Abihu. This event serves as a cautionary tale regarding the importance of following God's instructions precisely and respecting His holiness. Numbers chapter 3, verse 4. Question 7. Where did Aaron die? A. Mount Nebo. B. Mount Sinai. C. Mount Zion. D. Mount Hor. You get 10 seconds. That's D. Mount Hor. Aaron passed away on Mount Hor. Numbers chapter 20, verse 28. This solemn occasion marked the conclusion of the earthly journey of one of the revered leaders of the Israelites. His death symbolized the transition of leadership and the continuation of the Israelites' journey under new guidance. Question 8. Who was made to drink water with dust in it? A. False prophets. B. Possessed people. C. People with leprosy. D. Women who were suspected of adultery. You get 10 seconds. That's D. Women who were suspected of adultery. According to Numbers chapter 5, verses 17 to 18, a woman suspected of adultery was made to drink water mixed with dust as part of the ordeal of bitter water. This ritual served as a test of her fidelity, with the belief that if she was guilty, the water would bring a curse upon her, but if innocent, she would remain unharmed. Question 9. Which kingdom was ruled by Og? A. Bashan. B. Jericho. C. Ashdod. D. Ammon. You get 10 seconds. That's A. Bashan. King Og ruled over the kingdom of Bashan. This kingdom was located east of the Jordan River and was conquered by the Israelites under the leadership of Moses. Og's reign is mentioned in the Bible, particularly in the book of Numbers, chapter 21, verse 33. Question 10. Who was the most meek man on earth? A. Jacob. B. David. C. Moses. D. Abraham. You get 10 seconds. That's C. Moses. Despite his leadership role, Moses remained humble and submitted to God's will, guiding the Israelites with gentleness and unwavering faith. His meekness was evident in his interactions and commitment to fulfilling God's purpose throughout their journey. Numbers, chapter 12, verse 3. Question 11. Who led a rebellion against Moses and was swallowed by the ground? A. Achan. B. Kora. C. Miriam. D. Nadab and Abihu. You get 10 seconds. That's B. Kora. Kora led a rebellion against Moses and was swallowed by the ground, as documented in the Bible in Numbers chapter 16, verses 1 to 35. This event serves as a cautionary tale about the consequences of challenging God-appointed leadership and the importance of humility and obedience in the face of divine authority. Question 12. The Israelites wandered in the wilderness for how many years? A. 40 years. B. 30 years. C. 20 years. D. 15 years. You get 10 seconds. That's A. 40 years. The Israelites wandered in the wilderness for 40 years, as stated in the Bible in Numbers chapter 14, verses 33 to 34. This period of wandering served as a consequence of their disobedience and lack of faith in God's promises to give them the land of Canaan. Question 13. Which kind of bird was given to the Israelites in the wilderness for food? A. Dove. B. Quail. C. Sparrow. D. Pheasant. You get 10 seconds. That's B. Quail. Quail was provided by God to sustain the Israelites during their wilderness journey, as detailed in Numbers chapter 11, verses 31 to 32. This provision of quail demonstrated God's care and provision for his people's physical needs in the wilderness. Question 14. What food did the people of Israel demand from God during the Exodus? A. Meat. B. Bread. C. Sweets. D. Vegetables. You get 10 seconds. That's A. Meat. During the Exodus, the people of Israel demanded meat from God, expressing their craving for the food they had in Egypt as mentioned in Numbers chapter 11 verses 4 to 6. This demand highlighted their discontent and lack of gratitude for God's provision of manna in the wilderness, emphasizing the importance of trusting in God's provision and timing. Question 15. What seed did manna look like? A. Rice. B. Barley. C. Mustard. D. Coriander. You get 10 seconds. That's D. Coriander. Manna, the bread-like substance provided by God to the Israelites in the wilderness, resembled coriander seed and had the appearance of resin, as described in Numbers chapter 11, verse 7. This unique provision sustained the Israelites during their journey and demonstrated God's faithfulness in meeting their needs. Question 16. What was the punishment for those who complained about the manna in the wilderness? A. Plague. B. Stoning. C. Exclusion. D. Snake bites. You get 10 seconds. That's A. Plague. The punishment for those who complained about the manna in the wilderness was a plague, as indicated in Numbers chapter 11, verse 33. God's wrath was kindled against the people, resulting in a severe plague that afflicted them. This served as a sobering reminder of the consequences of murmuring against God's provision and authority. Question 17. Out of what tree was Aaron's blossoming staff made? A. Fig. B. Willow. C. Almond. D. Pistachio nut. You get 10 seconds. That's C. Almond. Aaron's blossoming staff was made from an almond tree, as recorded in Numbers chapter 17, verse 8. This miraculous event occurred to confirm Aaron's role as the high priest and to quell the rebellion among the Israelites. It demonstrated God's power and authority in affirming His chosen leaders. Question 18. According to God's law, where could the unintentional manslayer flee? A. To a prophet. B. To a city of refuge. C. To another country. D. Nowhere he have to die. You get 10 seconds. That's B. To a city of refuge. According to God's law, the unintentional manslayer could flee to a city of refuge for protection from retaliation by the avenger of blood, as outlined in Numbers chapter 35, verse 11. These cities provided a place of sanctuary until the individual could stand trial and receive a fair judgment. Question 19. Who became Moses' successor? A. Aaron. B. Jacob. C. Joshua. D. Gershon. You get 10 seconds. That's C. Joshua. Joshua became Moses' successor, leading the Israelites into the Promised Land after Moses' death. This transition of leadership is documented in the book of Numbers, chapter 27, verses 18 to 23, where God appoints Joshua as Moses' successor and commissions him to lead the people into the land of Canaan. Question 20. What was the fate of the person who gathered sticks on the Sabbath? A. Stoned. B. Burned by fire. C. Killed by the sword. D. Swallowed up by the earth. You get 10 seconds. That's A, stoned. Numbers chapter 15, verses 32 to 36, where the Israelites found a man gathering sticks on the Sabbath day and brought him before Moses and Aaron. God commanded that the man be stoned to death as punishment for his violation of the Sabbath law, emphasizing the seriousness of honoring the Sabbath and obeying God's commands. Question 21. Which food did God say people would eat until it came out of their nostrils? A, lamb. B, quail. C, manna. D, vegetables. You get 10 seconds. That's B, quail. God said the people would eat quail until it came out of their nostrils, as recounted in Numbers chapter 11, verses 18 to 20. This statement was made in response to the Israelites' complaints about their desire for meat during their wilderness journey. God provided quail abundantly, but the excessive consumption of it resulted in severe consequences, highlighting the dangers of ingratitude and gluttony. Question 22. At what age did the Levites fulfill their duties? A, 18 to 60 years old. B, 20 to 60 years old. C, 20 to 55 years old. D, 25 to 50 years old. You get 10 seconds. That's D, 25 to 50 years old. The Levites began to fulfill their duties at the age of 25 and continued until the age of 50, as prescribed by God's commandment in Numbers chapter 8, verses 24 to 26. This marked the beginning of their service in the tabernacle, assisting the priest in various tasks related to worship and maintaining the sanctuary. Question 23. What are the names of the first 3 sons of Judah? A, Dan, Simeon, Ephraim. B, Zerah, Manasseh. C, Gad, Onan, Aaron. D, Onan, Shelah. You get 10 seconds. That's D, Onan, Shelah. The first 3 sons of Judah were Onan, and Shelah, as recorded in the book of Numbers, specifically in Numbers chapter 26, verses 19 to 20. These sons were born to Judah and his wife Shua. They were among the tribal leaders listed in the census conducted by Moses and Eleazar the priest. Question 24. Which strangely colored heifer is referred to in the book of Numbers? A, blue. B, purple. C, red. D, yellow. You get 10 seconds. That's C, red. The strangely colored cow is mentioned in the book of Numbers as the red heifer or red cow. Its ashes were used in purification rituals to cleanse individuals from impurities caused by contact with corpses. The red heifer must be unblemished and never yoked, and its ashes are mixed with water for purification. This ritual is significant in the context of Jewish law regarding ritual purity. Numbers chapter 19. Question 25. Who interceded to spare the Israelites after the golden calf incident? A. Caleb. B. Aaron. C. Moses. D. Joshua. You get 10 seconds. That's C. Moses. Moses interceded to spare the Israelites from destruction. This event is documented in the book of Numbers, chapter 14, verses 11 to 20. Moses pleaded with God to forgive the people for their sin of idolatry and to remember his promises to their ancestors. Through his intercession, Moses demonstrated his deep concern for the people and his faith in God's mercy and covenant promises. Adored mate, join our membership program and receive early access to our latest videos, exclusive member polls to help shape the future of our channel, and a warm welcome into our growing community of biblical puzzle enthusiasts. Oh, wow! What an incredible journey it's been exploring the 25 best riddles in the book of Numbers. Whether you cracked every riddle or found yourself stumped, remember that delving into the scriptures is always a rewarding adventure. If you enjoyed this journey, please show your support by giving the video a thumbs up and sharing it with your friends and family. Let's spread the joy of biblical exploration together. Don't forget to subscribe for more quizzes and deep dives into the Word of God. Your feedback means the world to us, so feel free to share your scores, questions, or ideas for future quizzes in the comments below. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey, and may your pursuit of spiritual wisdom continue to enrich your life. Until next time, thank you, and see you in the next video.